Hey guys, welcome everyone to Crypto Miners. I hope you can hear me.
How you doing? You all right?
Hey Carl, are you Carl Dawkins?
That is me, the one and only. How you doing there? Are you
Hi.
good?
Hi, I'm fine. Yeah, I was talking. I was having the best introduction ever, and then I saw I was not really talking. You couldn't hear me, right?
You- no. You've now set the bar really high for a really good introduction.
So I said, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Crypto Miners. My name is Mary and I will be your host. And then nobody heard me, but now you did, I guess. So, so today we have the great honor to present to you the one and only Tamadoge. A pro
Hey, how you doing? Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I have some friends who talked a lot about this project, so I will be happy to hear more now and learn more. And I hope we have many people in here listening that also are interested to want to know more. So should we wait a little bit? We were a little bit late, but I think people are joining now fast.
It's filling up.
It's filling up. That's good. And hopefully some random people will see us and join too. So welcome everyone who's joining. We will have a great AMA with Tamadoge here at Crypto Miners. So let's start, Carl. How do you say your name? Carl Dawkins from
Yeah, Carl Dawkins. Yeah,
Tamadoge. Where are you located in America?
I'm located just west of London.
Oh, London, sorry. London. Very nice. We have almost the same time then. Must be.
Yeah, whereabouts are you?
I'm 1 hour ahead of you in Sweden.
Oh, lovely. I love Gothenburg.
Oh yeah, that's a great city.
Yeah.
Anyway, why don't you start by telling us a little bit about yourself, Carl? Who are you and how did you end up here in the crypto space? What have you done before?
Yeah, it's so funny, isn't it, that everyone has a different story of
Yeah.
where we sort of come from. Yeah, I'm Carl. I'm head of growth for Tamadoge. Tamadoge is a 2 billion supply, 0% tax on the Ethereum blockchain. We're basically a meme coin, but with utility. So basically what we tried to do was sort of have the half fun side for the meme coin and then also have the half sort of serious side with the utility of a play to earn games, NFTs, creating our own Tamaverse, which basically is our own ecosystem. And of course, that's why it's been kind of fun for this project because we have had, all the fun of being Tamadoge and having the sort of pixelated art and having the Doge, but at the same time, being on the Ethereum blockchain with no tax and a 2 billion supply, which is also slightly deflationary when the game gets released, with several games coming out, NFT collections, in real world events, it really becomes a lot more than just a coin, which I think
So
is
is
really, really special.
Tamadoge your first project, Carl?
Me personally, no. So I got into crypto full time last May. I was very fortunate to get a couple of opportunities to show my skills
Mm.
of marketing, socials, and growth. Ended up working for a company last May for a few months and ended up doing a 7x on their chart after they'd already sort of launched and had a bit of a dump. So I was quite happy with that. And then I joined a new company called Social Blocks, who were doing sort of like social media on the blockchain. So I helped them with their pre-sale to raise 4 million. We did in a few months for their project, and then yeah, ended up sort of doing my own sort of consultations online with Carl Talks Crypto, and then found the Tamadoge project and the Tamadoge team in its very very early stages of development. And as soon as I heard about it, I was like, "Oh wow!" And obviously, the idea developed as we started, and we are constantly developing the idea while also having the main vision. But it was just such an exciting prospect because I've never seen anyone else try to do something like this.
So when did you start? When did this project start?
Yeah, for me.
Like
So
for
technically,
you?
the idea was first conceived around I think like actually January late last year. And I got involved as they were heading towards the final idea and the release in August, which is very, very exciting to be jumping in then and having a hand on the growth strategies and just how everything's working out, and bringing my expertise to the table, which was really, really handy. And in seven weeks in a bear market, we managed to make history by raising $19 million, which actually beat Ethereum's ICO of
Oh,
16
wow.
million. So that was actually quite exciting, and we got quite a lot of good, press and attention from
Mm-hmm.
that. One thing at Tamadoge, we are trying to be the first meme coin to get to $1, which seems more than possible in the next bull run, based on we did hit an all-time high of 192 million market cap. On top of that as well, actually just trying to build a really good Tamadoge army, a really good community of people who are educated in crypto, all areas. Having a community which is safe, which promotes safety. Along with that, we actually, during our pre-sale, partnered up with Transact, one of the leading crypto payment providers. And the funny thing is, obviously, Transact doesn't just partner with anybody, and they are a full KYC payment service. So it really gave our project a lot of legitimacy and sort of reassurance. Because obviously, in the crypto space, it's an absolute minefield with new projects. You don't know
Yeah, for sure.
if it's going to be a rug pull or something like that. So yeah, that was that. It was just really exciting. Then when we started off, we got 26,000 holders in the first 7 days.
Wow.
We exceeded all expectations, and because we did the pre-sale sellout so early, it meant that everything got brought forward. So the team were working around the clock. They did absolutely amazing.
So
We got
why do you
several.
think it was such a success right from the start, since you are in that field to help them grow also?
Yeah, so I mean, apart from being a really good idea, we had a solid marketing plan and team, and it really was a case of the team just absolutely being amazing, and all the ideas that were put forward. Obviously, not every single thing worked, but a lot of things did start to work, and we were able to capitalize on that and get quite a lot of attention. It really was mind blowing, because we had up until I think it was last week to do basically see how the pre-sale's going. So, and if you
Hmm.
think last week we're listed on several different exchanges, some really good exchanges. NFT collection's already out, first game's already in the works, so
Yeah,
it's
I saw the
absolutely mind
NFT.
blowing. Oh yeah, the NFTs are fantastic, and we did those in a different way as well, because at Tamadoge, trying loads of things differently. Because it is that meme coin utility, but
Hmm.
also having a fresh attitude to the space. So rather than do a sort of traditional mint, we did an auction for the ultra rares, because that's going to give you an advantage in the first game. Then we did a Dutch auction for the rares, and now we've just released 20,000 NFTs, but they're not ones. It's 21,000 collections, just like Pokemon cards. So always doing something different at Tamadoge, and just working with the community to see what works. We also have our own pet store um, coming out in the future, where obviously people will pay in TAMA to buy those NFTs for whichever game that gets attached to as well. So there's loads of exciting things. It literally is now going to be non-stop for the next few years, which is really, really exciting.
So that is amazing. I mean, congratulations to the early success, and I hope it will go well. But let's break it down a little bit for the audience. So it has started, and lots of things are already up and running, like the NFTs. But and you said in the beginning, I think you said the supply was 2 billion coins. Is that correct?
That's right, 2 billion. Yeah, not a
Hmm.
million zeros, which is quite nice.
Yeah. And it's deflationary, so are you gonna burn tokens, or how are you gonna get rid of some?
Yeah, that's it. I think everyone loves a burn in the crypto space, don't they?
It
Everyone's like, when
seems.
burn, when burn. So the
Yeah.
burning mechanism for Tamadoge comes actually from playing the game. Those details are
Ah.
going to be released soon. Obviously, probably when the game comes out. But yeah, the way the actual, because it's not going to be hyper deflationary, because that doesn't really make any sense. So it's going to be slightly deflationary, and that will happen through the game being engaged, which also actually encourages people to play the game to help burn the token.
Hmm. So it's not going to be play to earn. It's going to be play to burn.
Oh, it's play to burn and it's play to earn. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think you just gave me the new marketing slogan.
Ah,
Thank you for that.
yeah. I'll charge you
Play
later.
to earn, play to burn. Very good. So yeah, because basically every game's going to have the play to earn and play to burn feature, and with that,
So how many
it's
games are you going to launch?
well so far the main raise was for an AR augmented reality game. Think sort of Pokemon Go meets sort of Tamagotchi Zelda sort of vibes, which is
Hmm.
being worked on. Which is that's quite a massive project. So I think it's end of next year, beginning of the year afterwards is hopefully when we're trying to aim for getting that done. And then on top of that as well, we have a game coming out sooner, hopefully this year. But we have updates on our Twitter every single Thursday, and that's basically like a Super Mario style game, quite old school. Which really excited about that, and that's where the NFTs come in because you can use your NFT inside the game. So you don't
Ah,
need
okay.
an NFT to play the game, but it will cost you Tamadoge to play it. Or you can buy one of the NFTs and you can play it for free. And then
Ah.
there'll be basically a leaderboard system in this game. And people that get to the top of the leaderboards will share from a pool of Tamadoge tokens, which is where the whole play to earn concept comes in for this first game.
And do you have to be a skilled player or gamer to get on the top, or just play as much as possible, or how does that rank?
Yeah, so it's going to change per game that we do. For this particular one, we'll release more of the rules going forward. But basically, the actual ultra rare and the rare NFTs actually give you an advantage in the game. Could be moving faster or jumping higher, etc. And it's if you think the whole sort of old school Super Mario on the Game Boy, um, it's very much like that, which yeah is really exciting because it's quite easy to play. It's on the desktop browser as well. So yeah, I think it's going to be quite addictive for people to play that.
So is it going to be playable also through your phone or only on the desktop?
At the moment on the desktop, I mean, I need to actually double check if you can just access it through the browser on a phone. But yeah, it won't be on the App Store because obviously that
Okay.
yeah that's oh yeah that is such a massive other conversation to have.
Hmm.
Um, uh, because yeah, basically, if you put it on the App Store, there's just a lot more red tape to go through, and obviously because we're in crypto as well, rather than just going down the route of Apple or Google Play, keep it crypto and do it on a web browser.
DeFi. So you're not it's not on your bucket list or roadmap, as we say here in crypto, to go on the apps, to be an app on the phone.
Well, the thing is, not currently. That was never the original idea. No, however,
See, I
because
give
we,
you so many ideas today, Carl.
I know this is fantastic. Honestly, I'll have to give you commission if we start doing this. I'll give you.
Please do.
So yeah, so we're literally like everything is actually an option now, which is a very fortunate position to be in. And obviously, we are only just over 4 weeks old, and we have a long road to go. So it's so funny because we move so fast so quickly. We gave the community so much. And we try and we do loads of updates every day on Twitter, regular YouTube updates, and it's just quite funny because some of the community are like, "Right, when's the next thing happening?" And it's like, "Did you just see what we did?"
When moon, right?
Right, when Lambo, when Moon.
So when game? When
Yeah,
is it
oh,
out?
don't you start. Right, when. So every Thursday on our Twitter, we release something called the Doge Diaries, and that's where some of the devs have put together some previews on what's going on with the game. And yeah, really excited. Literally, as soon as we get news, we can't hold it in, so we release it straight away. But
Okay.
I don't think the community believe us.
I saw that you can buy NFTs on OpenSea.
That's right. So the first collection, because once again, yeah, the pet store is going to be the whole paid in TAMA. But because we were moving so fast, obviously it made sense to do the first collection for the first game on OpenSea, on ETH,
Hmm.
because they're not a part of the pet store. And it was also the quickest and safest way to do that while we actually develop. Because essentially it's our own NFT marketplace that, which isn't an easy thing to do.
So that's on your bucket list to have your own marketplace.
So yeah, the pet store essentially is that,
Oh, the
but
pet store.
just
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So the pet store where you pay in Tama is essentially an NFT marketplace
Mm-hmm.
for our NFTs.
For
So that's
only
going to be
your
really
NFTs, right? Not for
currently, yeah. But
others.
that's another idea for me, Mary. Just ticking these ideas off.
Three now.
So yeah, it's yeah. The possibilities really are endless, and it's at the moment it's just actually trying to focus on the first aim of getting this done, and obviously just keeping up the community engagement and letting as many people know about Tamadoge, which
Mm.
so far is going well, especially during a bear market. I think we can agree this is where you want to find long-term projects because
Yeah.
long-term projects do win, and a lot of projects come to this market to die. But one thing we now know is that we are not going anywhere, which is absolutely incredible. So we have that sort of safety net. We know we're going to be here for the next bull run. We know $1 billion market cap is way more than achievable. And you know, having Docs members play to earn games, our own Tamaverse, etc., and some really cool partnerships. It's just yeah, it all looks very positive for us, which is great.
So your name, it is like a little flirt to the people born in the 80s who use this Tamagotchi thingies, right?
Yeah, so originally as well, the team were looking at, oh, can we just do the Tamagotchi game, like just the Tamagotchi game? And it turns out Tamagotchi was so successful that, yeah, we can't do anything just exactly like that because you will get sued.
Ah,
so,
yeah. Uh-huh.
um, that's where the idea sort of developed, going into the augmented reality, making the game even more complex and even bigger than originally first thought, while also at the same time, like I said, this first sort of Super Mario style game is a bit more arcadey, a bit quicker to do, that we can get out just to keep
Yeah,
people
it seems
engaged.
you mixed three very popular things here. Doge, which is one very first famous meme coin, and Tamadoge. No, Tamagotchi. Or I can't
That's
remember.
right. That's right. It's
Yeah,
a tongue twister.
Tamagotchi. And then the Mario game on top of that.
Yeah, so really excited to see how the community respond to it and how they like it. We are trying to work with the community as well as much as possible, and we will be
Hmm.
over the coming years, which is really important to us, so that we are building a really good community while also listening to what they have to do.
Very nice. So maybe we should go back a bit to the NFTs because I'm curious. You can use them for different things. You can have them in the game. Can you make them better by playing with them in the game? Make them
Yeah,
stronger or
I think that's point number 5 you give me there, Mary. Thank you for that.
oh, you don't know that yet? Oh my God, you really
No,
need
yeah,
me, I
that's
think.
right. So yeah, the ultra rares. I think the stats that we had was it gives you up to a 90% chance more of completing the games and getting up that leaderboard um, by having the ultra rares. Then it's up to a 70% chance if you have a rare, and then having the commons just allow you to play the game. So there is actually an advantage to having our rare and ultra rare NFTs. And one thing that I thought was really cool was, like I said, if you do a normal mint of let's say 10,000 or whatever, people will mint the project because they like it. Some people will mint the project because they just want to flip it. And you find people who really want a rare one, and then somebody who just wants to flip it will get a rare one and charge somebody an extortionate amount of money, while also people taking massive creator fees. So what we decided to do was, say the first one was an actual auction where, starting at, I believe it was one ETH, and if you wanted to have an ultra rare, here was your opportunity to get one. Also having creator fees at only 2.5%, which was quite important. And then with the rare ones as well, we had a very similar idea. It was like, right, if you actually want a rare one, you can get a rare one rather than pot luck.
So not randomly. You just
No,
pay
no,
more and
no.
you get
Yeah,
the better
so
one.
exactly. Rather than risk it for this
Hmm.
particular collection, we thought, right, if you actually want one, which a lot of people did.
But
Um,
isn't that a little unfair to those with little funds?
so at the same time as well, just because it gives you an increased percentage chance of winning the game, you still need to be good at the game. And there's still a chance for everyone at any level to actually get to the top of the leaderboard. You don't have to have the NFT really special one to do that, but it will help you. So it will give an advantage, which sort of reflects with the pricing.
Okay. And you can also breed with your
So that's
NFTs.
not this collection yet.
Okay.
That's something further down the line. Yeah. So this all these sort of stuff here as well was brought forward way in advance to sort of capitalize on the success that we had, and it has gone really well. But yeah, for these NFTs, it is for the use of this game, and obviously just having our first NFT collection. But yeah, further down the line, we have those options being integrated to the pet store and the Tamaverse.
So you will get your own Tamadoge babies. Tama baby Doge.
Yeah, Tama Baby Doge. Is that going to be a copycat coin? As soon as we leave this call, there's going to be Tama Baby Doge coin floating about now.
Probably.
And they're not going to give you credit, Mary. That was yours.
Oh.
That was
Yeah.
yours.
Full of scammers, this world here. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, um it's fun thing that you have a game coming out soon and you have already NFTs out there, and you said you can't mint them and get random. You buy what you buy and you get what you get. And
Yeah,
now
yeah, that's
there is
correct.
no
Yeah.
mint opportunity at all left. Everyone is sold or out, or how is it? How many did you have
Yeah.
on the first?
So we had
Oops, let me.
100 ultra rares. Oh, am I back?
Yep, now I can hear you.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I believe there's obviously a smaller collection for the ultra rares, a few more for the rares, and then 20,000 commons, which is literally 10 different designs, 1,000 of each, pretty much like a Pokemon card sort of vibe. And yeah, you can actually go on OpenSea now and buy secondary. I think there are obviously the commons are there at a set price, so you can just go get them from OpenSea as well. Anybody who is listening, please make sure you use official links, tamadoge.io, because there are obviously fake collections everywhere. So those extra 2 seconds of just checking the website is really, really handy.
Thank you for saying that. I was searching for the website today and I got like 5 fake Tamadoge sites before yours. So lots of
No,
fake
exactly. So
ones out
I
there.
mean, last year, 77% of NFT projects on OpenSea, I believe, were rug pulls.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't help our cause to go to mass adoption with all these rug pulls and stuff, but I guess we will
That's it.
get
It's
there
really,
anyway.
we spend most of our time educating people on, not giving out your seed phrase. We won't DM you first, and
Yeah.
the scammers are getting cleverer and cleverer, and it is just trying to educate the masses. The same way as we had to educate people with online banking. Remember when online banking first came out? There was loads of fraud, loads of people being scammed over the telephone.
Yeah.
And that took massive campaigns from governments to educate people on the online banking and how to not be scammed. So yeah, it's really important to us that we do educate our Tamadoge army, and that's why we also only have one website, tamadoge.io.
So
So
how do you sorry, I
that's all
cut
right.
you off. What you had educational things for your community about this.
Yeah, so we've done a couple of YouTube videos as well, and just want to going forward do more education if we can for the Tamadoge Army on the live stream to talk about stuff. We have several, like loads of different mods, sorry, in different languages who are always happy to help on Telegram and Discord. Really proud of what they do because they're always on hand in any time zone to be able to help Tamadoge holders, which a lot of projects can't boast that. Um, and yeah, just like really going forward, if we are going to build the best community in crypto, we want people to be able to come to the Tamadoge Army and know they're in a safe space and know they can be educated in crypto because it turns out everyone has gaps in their knowledge and no one really shall we say, tells each other what they're missing in their knowledge because they're afraid of being, being seen to be silly or being dumb,
Yeah.
etc. Whereas that's actually the biggest problem because more people should be speaking up and asking those silly questions and feel safe about asking those silly questions.
Hmm. No questions are silly, actually. If you don't know it, you don't know it. And how do you get to know it? You ask, or you read it somewhere, I guess. But
Exactly, but you
both
see,
are.
like sometimes people might make comments online asking, shall we say, serious but basic questions, and then
Hmm.
people respond to it being like, "Oh, are you an idiot?" Da, 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 rather than people actually supporting each other.
Really? I've never seen that, actually.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
I've
see
been
it. We
lucky,
see it
probably.
quite a
I
lot.
have been needed lots and lots of help to get here to be able
it's,
to
it's, it's a never
maneuver
it's a
on
never-ending journey.
pancake swap and uniswap and all these swaps. It's not easy for a new holder. I mean, do you have any plans to get to know, or to, how do you say this, to find new holders that are not crypto people yet?
So yeah, that main sort of aim will come from more in real life marketing.
Hmm.
And further down the line, especially towards the bull market. I think one advantage that we do have is people in the space right now during a bear market are OG holders or they are holders who are willing to learn, especially with the limited amount of people currently in the space. And then obviously when we get to that next bull run, that's when you see massive influxes of new retail investors. And that's when to make sure we're here for when those people do join the crypto space. They know that they're coming to a safe project where they can, actually be involved in a really good community who can educate and help each other to start eradicating all these scams that we see.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's not easy now to persuade people to go into crypto when times are a little bit bad all over the place, you know. Food are more expensive and electricity is expensive and everything costs money. And but still you have some kind of marketing, right? You have, are you partnered up with some YouTubers or?
Yeah, so we're basically always looking for decent brand ambassadors, and we're looking for long-term projects. So we've got a couple of TikTok and YouTubers and Twitter people to announce for sort of official sort of ambassadors going forward, which is really excited to announce those. As well the Transact partnership, and we are constantly looking for new partnerships, speaking with loads of different companies, which I can't mention just yet, but really excited for that
Oh,
because because we are here for the long term. You want to make sure that the partnerships are going to be long lasting, beneficial for everybody, and
yeah,
building a really building that good community with good brands and good people in the space.
that's true. Good. I think I must say, I must admit that when I heard about Tamadoge first time, I thought, oh my God, another Doge wannabe coin, you know? But after hearing your presentation of it and seeing that you do have some utilities and you do have some things going for you, and it seems to be one of not too many legit meme coins that are maybe here to stay for a longer time, I think.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now we know we're not going anywhere. And like you say, like 98% of crypto is a scam, but that still leaves us over 600 different coins to choose from at the current
Hmm.
rate, which is still more than all the world currencies put together. So there's still a lot of good projects out there. And it is, yeah, flying the flag for long term projects with docs teams who are transparent about what they're doing.
Very true. So tell me, where do you see Tamadoge in 5 years then?
Oh yeah, yeah, easy. First meme coin to reach $1 billion market cap, so that'll be $1. um, the major game out and making waves, plus developing on other NFT collections and other games with a load more things as well. I can't mention, but yeah, it's going to be the most important thing for us is get to the next ball run with the main game out, be in that pinnacle position. I mean, we were the third biggest meme coin on Coin Market Cap on the week that we launched, which was really exciting, just behind Doge and Shib.
Hmm.
So, we know we can do it, and it's the future is really bright. with so many possibilities, which, for our creative heads is really, really good.
That's good. I think we have some questions. People are getting questions in on our Twitter space before we start, and I'll see if I can find some here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna just read it to see. I read that Tamadoge NFTs will be a full collection of 21,000 pieces, and that these NFTs are the best way to earn in Tamadoge. What are the differences of the common, rare, and ultra rare NFTs, and in what ways can we earn through these Tamadoge NFTs? I think we
Awesome.
touched on that,
So,
but
yeah, that's a good question. So, yeah, when the first game comes out, there are a couple of options. You can pay in Tama to play the game to get the potential to earn Tamadoge, or you can buy one of the common NFTs, which means you get to play the game for free, with that chance as well of getting the leaderboard and earning Tamadoge tokens. And then if you had a rare, you actually have up to a 70% chance of winning the game or completing it faster. Bearing in mind, still got to be good at the game. And then on top of that as well, if you go for the ultra rares, you have up to a 90% chance of winning the game as well. So there's the benefits of actually having those rares and ultra rares. Really excited to see when the game kicks off, the leaderboards and what sort of NFTs are at the top of the leaderboards.
very good. Well, are there any more Twitter questions, Alpha? You sent me only one so far. Anyway, we can also take some questions maybe from the audience if you
Go
have
for it.
time. Do you have to be somewhere soon, or
No. This is absolutely great.
you want to have more ideas from me? I can hear.
That's it. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
I have another one from Twitter Space here first. Tamadoge has launched a $2 million beta token sale. Is that correct? Yeah.
It was a $1 billion, 1 billion tokens. Sorry, in the pre-sale.
And 2 million. Oh, okay. Anyway,
1 billion. Yeah.
1 billion. Given the abundance, have they considered implementing a deflationary system on the platform? Yeah, you have already that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Play to burn. We have established that already. That's a new thing now.
Play to earn, play to burn.
Given that systems such as Axie Infinity were unable to maintain system stability, what aspects of Tamadoge have changed?
So that's with, obviously, the main aim is actually the main game next year. So that's actually the main priority in terms of the ultimate goal. Whereas releasing these games, we have some amazing devs working, who have ironed out all the nooks and crannies, to basically make sure that when the first game happens, it runs how it should. And then we work with the community as well. And obviously, the game will also have levels being added. If you check out the Doge Diaries on Twitter, you can get a good insight into the game. But yeah, it's obviously Axie Infinity had some problems, but we are different to those projects. In the way which we are doing things and just the games that we are supplying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have another one. Let's see if this is a good one. With the intention of offering a game, the Tamadoge platform stated that it wants to push the boundaries of the play-to-earn market. What actions and how may an engaged community carry them out could be the positive boost for the play-to-earn space?
Well, I think back to what we were saying about just trying to do things differently. It's we see a lot of different play-to-earn games, which a lot of them were the same. Do you know what I mean? And we're still in the. We're very fortunate that we have time to adjust plans in the future for the main game. But then with this first game, just trying to make a difference in the play-to-earn space in terms of having games which people actually want to play.
Yeah. So that is also a thing. as you mentioned, there are so many similar tokens or similar projects out there they have a game, they have NFTs, they have staking. Oh, do you have staking, by the way? I didn't ask
Ooh,
that.
not yet. However,
Not yet.
you guessed it.
Anyway, but they all have the same, and I'm still waiting to see someone who has a little bit a twist somewhere or something really new that I haven't seen before, but we'll see. Since you take all my ideas now. Okay, let's have some questions from the audience. Time flies when you have fun, right? Do we have any good talkers in here? Yeah, I'm sure we have. Let's see. I'm gonna unmute a few of you guys, so just wait for your turn, okay? We'll start with North, and then we can have Flash after North. And it will take it some seconds for them to connect over. I don't know why Twitter takes so long time to do this. Telegram is faster there. All right, North, you
Hello,
have to
Mary.
unmute
Thank you
yourself.
very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Do you have a question?
Yes, I saw there were two editions of um the the Tamadoge diary. So I want to know, why is there two edition? Is it like the function of the first one was not like enough, or has the capacity to actually perform that which you wanted it to perform before you brought the second edition? So I want to know why there's a first and a second edition, and is there like difference between them?
Is this for the current NFT collection you're talking about?
Yeah, the diary. I saw on your site that there are two editions, the first and then
Yeah, we've got three different NFT collections out: the ultra rares, the rares, and the commons. All have different abilities inside this game, and of course, when we do other games, there will be other collections. Um, yeah, which is really really exciting. But for this game, obviously having the ultra rares give you a better chance than the rares, which then give you a better chance than the commons, and the commons are there as sort of like your free pass to play the game.
what I was actually talking about is the diary, the diary itself. There is
Oh
the
yeah,
first
the
and the
Doge
second
diaries, yeah.
edition. Yes, so I want to know, why are there like two editions? Is it like one does not serve well before you brought out the other one, or how different are these two diaries from each other?
Oh, so basically the Doge diaries are just updates on the game as it gets developed. So it's the same game for the first game coming out. And that's going to be, yeah, basically to keep up with the Doge diaries. It just gets updated every week with the development of that game. So that is the game that we're working towards right now for this NFT collection.
Okay, does each player get a copy of this diary, or it's specifically for the Tamadoge, and then maybe anytime we want to see an update, we go there and see it?
Yeah, the Doge diaries is just literally an update that you see on our Medium page. So if you can keep up to date with that on Twitter, the Doge diaries are access for everyone to read. So I really recommend going to read them just to, get an insight into what the game's going to be like.
Sorry, one last question. If we have like suggestion, how do we make it available on those diary? Like, how do we get it to be on the diary? Maybe like suggestions, or some future we want you to introduce.
Just tell me, North, and I'll get it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So
All right.
basically,
Yeah.
we've got some great mods in Telegram and Discord. We do regular AMAs as well, so you can come join the community, jump in, and ask us personally. And we're always taking suggestions in our socials from the community to make sure that we are, giving the community as well what they want.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mary. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I unmuted someone else. Are you here? Who was that? Flash? No, he's not here. Okay, he left maybe. I got a question from Lee the mod. He can't talk, but he wanted to know more about the Tamaverse. Is that out yet, or when is it gonna?
So basically,
Yeah.
the Tamaverse is basically our big excuse to be able to do whatever we want. The Tamaverse is our ecosystem. So the Tamaverse is like our posh way of saying this is our ecosystem, and inside our ecosystem is play to earn games, the 0% tax coin, NFTs, plus more coming as well. So it's basically building all like underneath the Tamadoge umbrella. We call that the Tamaverse, and underneath that we have all these different um, yeah aspects to the coin and to the project which are included.
So it's not going to be like a metaverse that you can run
Well,
around
yeah,
in with your
the main game
NFTs.
next year, the main AR or augmented reality game, is in the metaverse, and just the Tamaverse is just the name that we give for our ecosystem.
Okay. All right. Let's see if we can have some more. I want to unmute a big whale. Are you a big whale in Tamadoge already, big whale? He can't talk yet, but he will soon.
The anticipation.
Yeah. The big whale question is coming.
That's it. I want to find out what he's a whaling.
Where did he go?
He swam away.
Ah, there he is.
Hi, can you hear me?
Oh, he changed his name. Yes, we can hear you.
My question is, what are your plans for global expansion? Are you focusing on market at this time or focusing on building and the developing or getting customized and the users or partnership? That's my question.
Yeah, good question. So the marketing is ongoing, and obviously strategies are constantly being in place to basically just keep growing the Tamadoge army, and with like expanding the project. Obviously, this is the first game of the first NFT collection, with the main game coming out next year, with the possibility of other collections. Just anything that we can fit underneath this umbrella of the metaverse is a possibility. That's why the Tamaverse is such an exciting prospect, because we have a lot of options, and that's why the Tamadoge community is so important to us, because we want to listen to them and see what we can include in this ecosystem.
Very good. Thank you. Big
Yep.
whale who changed his name to something else. We have Odin. Are you the god from Sweden?
That would be scary, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I see the name was Odin Atom, so maybe not. Maybe his little brother or something.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
How you
Yes,
doing?
we can hear you.
So my question is, how will your project maximize future profit? Do you have any plans to add more blockchain in the future?
So I mean, obviously, made history by raising the pre-sale amount that we did, which is just massive security for the project to do all the ideas going forward. Obviously, we just sold the current NFTs as well, and we have more NFT projects and the games coming out in the future. So there is constant possibilities for even more revenue streams. Blockchain currently staying on Ethereum, but if you go check out our YouTube, we chat to Polygon, chatting to all different projects, and just trying to explore all the different options.
Can I ask one more question?
Sure, go ahead.
So partnership is always an important factor for every project. Partnership you guys doing is great one. So how can we individual benefit from it?
So the benefits of more partnerships.
Yes.
Basically, I mean, the thing is as well is, we're partnered with Transact, and that is such a massive deal for us. I've always used Transact. They are the leading payment provider for crypto. Well, not the leading, but one of the top, all KYC and safe. And as well, we're looking at partnering with other companies and brands that are all about safety and Web3, and building, that sort of community of brands as well, which when you come to the Tamadoge army in the future, any new users, we're partnered with some of the safest and best brands in crypto. So you know that you trust Tamadoge, you trust Transact, and you'll trust our other partners as well. So yeah, that's really one of the big benefits of making sure we actually get some good partnerships.
Thanks. Great answer.
Thank you. Oh, I see we had like over 50 messages here on this space. Let's see if I have a good question. Shall we take one last from the audience maybe also? What do you say?
Yeah, let's get one from the audience. Is there $100 given away as well?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I had I'm going to unmute the professor. Can you hear me, Professor?
Yeah, I can hear you. So basically, my question is about Tamaverse and your games. So what do I need to experience your games and Tamaverse apart from the tokens? And do you have any plan to launch many other games too in future?
Yeah. So the second question, the main game is that's the main reason why we did the pre-sale. Later next year, hopefully beginning of the year afterwards at the latest. And of course, up until then as well, that's why we're doing these other games and adding all these things into our Tamaverse. So to play the game, you will be able to play the game on a web browser just by paying in Tama to play it, or you can buy one of the NFTs so you can play it for free. And then by playing the game, you can actually earn Tamadoge tokens. So that's where the play to earn aspect comes in. So yeah, make sure you join the community. Keep up with the Doge diaries, and hopefully you really enjoy the game.
Yeah, I am at your Discord for since 2 months, I guess. So good luck with the project. Thanks for the answer.
Oh, fantastic. Welcome to Tamadoge Army.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. I think we have lots of Tamadoge army people in here.
Oh, the community is very, very strong. Very strong.
Maybe I'll even join them. We'll see. You have to use Ethereum to buy your token, right?
Yeah, but you also can do USDT via
Okay.
Uniswap, or if you want to go onto a tier one exchange like OKX, LBank, Bit.com, BitRoX, CoinsW, OX exchange as well. There's so many exchanges we got listed on the last 4 weeks. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. What is it? I'm reading something here from CryptoDoc. Would there be scope for a Tamapedia integrated into the Tamaverse or website as a way of educating new crypto users in crypto terms? Scam indicators, trading, etc., etc. That's another good idea for you.
That is a fantastic idea. Absolutely fantastic idea.
Tamapedia. Thank you, CryptoDoc, for that.
CryptoDoc, yeah, he joined our spaces last night. Thank you so much, CryptoDoc. And this is exactly what we mean about working with the community, letting them know what's coming up when we know, and getting input and feedback, because you never know what else can be implemented to every aspect of the Tamaverse.
Great. Let's see. This is interesting. I'm not that used to Twitter Space yet, but I think this is fun that they can type the questions right here.
Oh, it's quite handy that in the comments, isn't it, for people who are quite shy at speaking?
Yeah, let's see if you can find the question that you want to answer. No, there's lots of other stuff as well. Hearts and rockets and let's go. Can I ask a question, Mary? Well, put your questions here. Like CryptoDoc. Is CryptoDoc in here?
He wasn't here, yeah. I was going to say as well, if you're a Tamadoge holder, just drop in the comments that you're a Tamadoge holder, hashtag Tamadoge, and let's see you.
How many we have?
Let's get those comments up.
Because there are also lots of people who can't maybe speak, but they have good questions.
Yeah, that's what it's really handy. What's the one here? Oh, here's one. Can you imagine how big in Japan or China this project would be if more people find out about this? Yeah, it's only 300 million people sort of estimated in crypto in the world, with what, a 7 billion population. Asia is one part of the market which takes a whole separate marketing and strategy towards, which is one thing that we are actually working on, because obviously the Japanese, Chinese will probably actually love playing these games, and when they find out what Tamadoge is, I'm very excited to see how they react.
Yeah, because the Tamagotchi came from Japan, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, it was Japanese.
I think so. I could be wrong, so sorry if I'm wrong, but it sounds Japanese to me. At least Asian. All right. I think we had been going for... No, we started a bit late, right? So it doesn't matter if we take a little bit longer, but
All good.
we had good questions, and it was really fun hosting you, Carl. And
Thank you so much for that.
yeah, we gave you some new ideas to work with.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that, seeing the play to burn and
Honestly, you should see the lists.
Tamapedia.
The lists are absolutely ridiculous.
Very good. So where can you, if people have more questions now, where is the best place to go? Is it in your Telegram group that you have the most admins, or?
Yeah, so basically our Twitter is updated constantly. We have mods in several different languages in Telegram and Discord, coverage all the time as well, and the mods are really happy to help. So jump in any one of those socials. Just please make sure you find the socials via our official website, Tamadoge.io, because it's better to be safe than sorry. And in the top right corner of the website, you will find all the social links which you can join.
Very good. And you can buy your Tamadoge coins on Uniswap, right?
Yeah, Uniswap plus several other exchanges, BitRX,
Exactly.
OX, LBank, obviously OKX as well, who was an amazing exchange that we partnered with. Really easy to get our coin in Ethereum or USDT. So no excuses.
And you don't
Mary.
have
No
any buy and
excuses.
sell tax, do you?
No, it's 0%. I know.
Yep.
We're like, it's almost like we're a proper coin.
And you said something in the beginning that you partnered up with some pay solution. What does
With
that
with
really mean?
Transact. So Transact is basically the safest, in my opinion, crypto payment provider. All KYC. That company is growing and growing and growing. You see it underneath MoonPay quite a lot. And to be partnered with those is just really, really special for the project, because they don't partner with anybody, and safety is all about what they are about and also what we are about. So that's if more of those, and they are coming in. It seems like the sky's the limit for when we come to the next bull run.
Very nice. All right, I'll buy some Tamadoge then.
Not financial advice. Do your own
My
research.
friends are going to be happy. I told you so, Mary. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see you
Fantastic.
at the sky's limit then, wherever that is.
Yeah,
So thank
The
you,
moon,
Carl.
probably. It's probably the moon.
Thank you, Carl, so much for coming. It was a pleasure. And thank you everyone in here for your contribution, listening, and staying around. I appreciate you, every one of you. And please make sure to follow each other if you want to, and also follow Crypto Miners, because we are coming back with more AMAs for sure. So thank you, and have a good wherever you are, guys. And sorry, Carl, I will let you have the last words.
Thank you so much for having me. Honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure. Tamadoge.io, only 4 weeks old. So, listen to Mary and get involved.
No financial advice, guys.
No financial
Do your
advice,
own
and please do your own
research.
research.
And remember, it's a meme coin.
Half meme coin with
With
utility.
utilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a fun one, but with good intentions. I feel it. All right, guys. Alpha, you may close the space. See you later, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carl. Have a nice evening.